Mr. Drysdale will be here directly to take a sailing on that yacht.
I know. That's why I'm getting my critters used to riding on the water.
I don't recollect them being invited.
But I don't care nothing about going neither.
Now, Ellie, you're the main reason I'm thinking of buying this yacht.
What you mean?
Well, according to Mr. Drysdale, here is a bunch of high-quality young fellas sails around on them boats.
Oh, are you aiming to get me married off?
Well, I wouldn't put it as blunt as that, but if the right fella come along, I ain't aiming to sick the dogs on him.
Well, Jethro says I'm too old to get a man.
Well, Jethro knows a heap of book learning, but when it comes to courting and romance, he's about as bright as a smokehouse at midnight.
Who's that, Uncle Jed?
Nobody. You get yourself into a nice, pretty dress.
Yes, sir, Pop.
I see you're all ready to go.
Well, yes, sir.
How about Granny?
Well, she's changed her mind. She says she ain't going out on no ocean or no yacht.
I just had her talked into it.
I know you did. Whilst I was helping her pack victuals just now, throwed in a few clinchers myself.
Like what?
Like I says, nothing to be scared of, Granny. Even if you fall overboard, I'll save you. I says, heck fire. I can swim faster than any old shark.
Nice going, boy.
Thank you. Then I says, even if the shark gets to you first, he's going to think twice before he goes to gnawing on a tough little old bony piece of meat like you.
But that made her feel good.
You thought so, wouldn't you? But it was just about then that she said she wasn't going.
Well, I'll go talk.
Hey, you want me to help?
No, you've done enough.
Oh, Jim, here's something that might cheer her up. Tell her that even if the shark does get her, it's quicker than drowning.
I remember that.
Oh, and we all gotta go sometime.
Ellie, you ain't going out on that boat, are you?
Sure am, Granny.
Well, what will you do if you fall off in the ocean?
Well, I can swim.
Ain't you ever heard of sharks?
Of course I have.
Well, what will you do if you meet up with one of them?
Nothing I can do. Paul says I can't bring home no more critters.
Foolishness. Foolishness, that's what it is. The whole family's gonna get et up. Them sharks is gonna be having Clampett chowder.
What's this I hear about you not coming with us?
Jed, hill folks don't belong on no ocean.
Granny, you done let Jethro scare you. Mr. Drysdale said being on one of them big yachts is just like being in your own house.
And I've saved myself a trip. I'm done here.
Mr. Drysdale said there's a lot of fun on them big yachts. You can fish off them.
You can fall off them, too. And I ain't aiming to be no snack for no shark.
Jethro has got you worried about nothing.
I ain't so sure. I've been eating fish for 7 years, and they could be carrying a mighty strong grudge.
Well, plumb ashamed of you.
Jed, I was born on dry land. I was raised on dry land. And when my time comes, I aim to go on dry land.
But that's just it. You know the good Lord is looking out for you. He'll decide when it's your time to go.
When I go is up to him. Where I go is up to me.
Howdy, Miss Jane, Mr. Drysdale. Come on in.
Thank you, Jethro.
Good to be aboard.
Everyone ready, Jethro?
No, ma'am. Ellie's still getting dressed.
Oh, I'll go up and see if I can be of some help.
Hey, Mr. Drysdale, are you in the Navy?
No, lad. These are merely yachting togs. Though I do have the look of a Seahawk about me. Admiral Drysdale, born to command. Go braid in his sleeve, and I'd look every inch the skipper.
Well, I thought I heard company. Howdy there.
Hey, Uncle Jed, is Mr. Drysdale going to be the skipper of your yacht?
Well, now...
No, of course not. Here's our skipper. Standing by for orders, sir.
Hey, Mr. Drysdale, can Uncle Jed wear a fancy uniform like yours?
My boy, your Uncle Jed can wear the fanciest uniform money can buy.
Hot dog! Hey, Granny! Granny, you got to change your mind about going to the ocean.
I ain't changing nothing but my clothes.
Oh, come on, Granny, please.
I ain't setting foot out of this house.
Hey, you don't have to. I'll tote you.
Jethro, put your Granny down.
I can't. She's locked onto something.
Granny, let go.
I ain't letting go till he puts me down.
I can't put her down till she lets go.
That ain't fair. 2 against 1.
Now put her down. yourself scarce, boy. Go take a drive.
Where to?
Anywhere.
Hey, can I get your uniform for you?
Yeah, you do.
Hey, the fancy one?
Sure. Now get it.
Now, listen to reason, Granny. There's nothing to be frightened of.
Come on, Granny. Don't be a fraidy cat.
You can coax, plead, and shame-mouth me all you want. I ain't a budger.
Why do you have to be so all-fired stubborn?
Well, for one thing, I can't get my head out of here.
See you later, Granny.
Surely you don't intend to leave her like that.
Of course not, but that stair railing might be just the halter we need to lead that little mule to water.
We're supposed to meet the yacht people at the harbor at 11.
Well, you and Miss Jane go on ahead. Granny ain't likely to back down in front of company nohow.
Well, how will you get to the yacht harbor?
The truck? Oh, no!
Oh, I mean, it would be much better if you arrived in my limousine.
How come?
Now, because it's bad luck for the skipper of a yacht to arrive in a truck.
Right?
Oh, right. It's an old superstition of the sea.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want to jinx the ship.
Of course not.
Fine. Well, my limousine will be standing by. We'll see you at the pier. Number 21.
We'll be there quick as Granny gives in.
Uncle Jed, wait till you see the uniform I got for you. You're going to make Mr. Drysdale look like a plucked chicken.
No, Granny's got her head caught in the stair rail.
Yeah, I know.
She says if we'll get her loose, she'll go down the boat with us.
It worked. Come on, you.
Hey, Granny, how'd you get your head in there?
Never mind that. Let's just get it out.
I think it'll go through if I put my shoulder against it and shove.
No, boy.
Maybe it'll help if I butter her head.
Never mind, Ellie.
How about I turn her sideways and try yanking the rest of her through this way?
I think the best plan would be to spread these bars a mite.
All of them?
No, just these two.
Oh.
That's a ticket. Fine and dandy.
Here, Uncle Jed, put on your uniform.
I believe I'll pass that.
Oh, please, Uncle Jed.
Yeah, come on, Paul.
Well, all right. While I'm doing it, you call up to Drysdale, tell the chauffeur he's ready for the limousine.
Limousine?
According to Mr. Drysdale, showing up in one of them is good luck.
Let's do it. He's gonna need all the luck we can get.
Hey, can I drive it?
Well, I reckon that'd save him a heap of trouble.
I'll go fetch it.
And leave the truck over to their house. Miss Drysdale might want to drive into Beverly Hills.
Hey, Jethro, wait till you see Paul in his yacht and get up.
Yes, sir. I told you it was a doozy.
Where'd you get this outfit, Jethro?
Over to the movie studio. What you call the wardrobe department.
Kind of fancy for fishing and the like, ain't it?
I reckon so. It's the only one they had in your size.
Come on, Granny.
I'm coming.
What's this for?
One of them sharks swallows meat. He's gonna get himself a double-barrel bellyache.
Granny, I done told you, ain't no shark gonna go to gnawing on a tough little old bony piece of...
Now, let's hop in, everybody. Jethro, reckon you can find that harbor?
Yes, sir. All we got to do is take off out that harbor freeway till we see some boats.
That sounds reasonable to me. Now, when we get there, we'll be looking for number 21.
Yes, sir.
Yonder's a bunch of boats. Reckon it's one of them?
Heck no. They's too little.
According to Mr. Drysdale, them yachts as big as houses.
They better be, or you ain't getting me on one.
There ain't any big ones over on that side.
Now, them is what you call yachts.
Keep your eyes peeled for number 21, everybody.
Here she is, Uncle Jed. Number 21.
Looks like a dandy big yacht, Granny.
Yeah, but if you ask me, it ain't strictly brand new.
Maybe not, but they got a lot of hired hands cleaning it up for it.
nice-looking fellas, too.
It ain't easy to get into this yacht harbor.
Yeah. For a minute, I thought that feller at the front gate wasn't gonna let us in.
Well, he sure changed the tune when he seen Paul.
I'll say he did.
Fell all over herself being polite then.
Saluted and everything.
Well, you got to remember, they's hoping I'll buy this boat. Folks is generally extra polite when they're trying to sell you something.
Where's Mr. Drysdale and Miss Jane?
Why don't you youngins take a look around for 'em?
Yes, sir, Paul.
Jed, why do you suppose Mr. Drysdale is so all-fired head up on you buying that boat?
Well, for one thing, he thinks it's a chance for Ellie Mae to meet some young fellas of high quality. Don't look now, but I think it's working already.
What you mean?
There's a couple of boys looking down at us. They must have spied Ellie because her eyes is bugging out like a bullfrog.
Is that an admiral? That's an admiral. Let's get the OD.
You know, Cliff, it's quite a feeling of responsibility.
What's that?
Being the senior officer aboard this ship.
Say, that's right. With the skipper and exec both ashore, you're in command. Worried?
Not a bit. The ability to command is something you're born with. Either you've got it or you haven't. Let's face it, Cliff.
Sir, beg pardon, sir.
Just a moment. Let's face it, Cliff. I've got it. All right, men, what is it?
There's an admiral about to come aboard, sir.
Very well, you may return. An admiral? Are you sure?
Well, sir, he's got a whole sleeve full of gold braid.
Yes, sir. He's got like that, and then like that, and then like that again. Isn't that an admiral?
That's an admiral. Oh, boy, is that an admiral.
We can't find hiding the hair, Mr. Drysdale.
Maybe he's already on the boat.
When I go up and have a look, y'all wait here in case he shows up.
Tell communications to locate the skipper. Alert the crew. Find someone to pipe the admiral aboard. Get 6 men for side boys. Get everything shaped up for inspection. Never mind that. Move!
Welcome aboard, sir.
This is a great surprise. Honor!
Relax, boys. Mr. Drysdale here?
Is he supposed to be, sir?
Yes, he is.
Then he's here, sir.
Good, good.
Come on up, everybody.
Come on, Granny.
I've changed my mind. I'm gonna wait in the car. And get round, get round!
I hope your family enjoyed the tour of the ship, sir. The lieutenant will be with you in a moment. He's trying to contact the skipper.
Oh, Uncle Jed's a skipper.
Of course, I met Commander Blake.
Fine and dandy.
Fine and dandy. Jed Clampett, if you buy this boat, you are plumb off your rocker.
I like this boat, Paul.
Yeah, Uncle Jed, it's a dandy.
What do you young'uns know about boats?
You know as much about him as you do.
Then you don't know nothing, so hush.
There's a bunch of nice-looking fellas on it.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that myself.
So did I. And I ain't cooking for 250 hired hands.
Hope you buy it, Uncle Jed. Sure would like to drive this rascal.
You know how, do you, boy?
Oh, it looks easier than the truck. Ain't even got no pedals.
Please buy it, Paul.
I think we ought to see how it rides first.
Hot dog, let's go.
We hope to establish communication with Commander Blake very shortly, sir. However, still no trace of Mr. Drysdale.
Well, don't worry about it.
Meanwhile, sir, we're serving coffee and refreshments in the wardroom, with the Admiral's permission.
Well, that's fine. Thank him first.
Lead me to it.
Right this way, madam.
Ain't we going for a ride, Paul?
Well, that's up to this young fella right here.
Can we please go for a ride?
A ride?
Yeah, Uncle Jed wants to see what this thing will do.
The ship, sir?
That's right.
You mean you want to put out to sea, sir?
Yep.
Now, sir?
Sooner the better.
Don't you want to wait for the skipper?
Hey, you're talking to the skipper.
Oh, yes, sir. Beg pardon, sir. Your orders will be carried out immediately.
Thank you. Now let's go have some of that coffee.
Be nice to raise these doorways tonight. Iron kind of dents a fellow's head.
Ain't doing that iron no good neither.
Chief, it's aimless to keep driving around like this. We've covered the entire harbor area.
From the land, but not from the sea.
I don't follow you.
Well, maybe the Clampetts got to the wrong pier and aboard the wrong yacht. All the really big ones are anchored out in the channel.
I suppose that is a possibility.
Pull over there, where it says speedboats to hire.
help you folks?
Yes, you can. We need a good fast boat and an experienced operator to take us around the various yachts in the channel.
Well, I'm your man.
Good, good. How much?
$35 an hour.
$35 an hour?
Chief, you've got to get out there somehow.
I know. Hey! What's going on? What? Don't this thing go any faster?
Well, not with one person rowing.
You know, your trouble is you're not smooth. You need a little rhythm and coordination.
I also need a little help.
Oh, very well.
Oh, thank you.
Now, one and a hold. Miss Hathaway, you're not with me.
Oh, I wish that were true.
Now, one and a
Hey, Uncle Jed, can I drive now?
Oh, it's all right with me, but you'd best ask the fella at the steering wheel there.
Thank you. Uncle Jed says I can drive for a spell if it's all right with you.
Hold steady on 100.
Okay. Hey, Uncle Jed, we's doing 100.
Kind of fast if you have to do any turning, ain't it?
Well, there's one way to find out.
That was a very hazardous maneuver.
Thank you. Can I drive some more now?
Well, let's let the helmsman take the wheel for a while, huh?
Okay. I'll work these levers.
Oh, sir, may I suggest that your family might enjoy being out on deck?
Anything going on out there?
Well, I could arrange something, sir.
Like what?
Well, how about a demonstration of our armament system? Firepower capabilities, defense and attack procedures.
Sounds all right. Lead the way.
Well, Miss Hathaway, you're certainly making a mess of this. We haven't gotten to one yacht.
The current's too strong, Chief. Why don't you row for a while?
Miss Hathaway, who owns the bank where you work?
You do?
Who pays your salary? Who signs your checks?
You do?
Then who rows?
I do?
Then get to it. One.
Hey, Uncle Jed, you just gotta buy this boat. Why, you and me could do some tall hunting and fishing on this rascal. Look at them explosions throw that water in the air.
Don't seem like a very sporting way to fish. But I reckon when you got all these men to feed, you can't fool around with no worm on a bent pin.
What are they shooting at?
High-flying birds, I reckon.
I wouldn't want to have to cook them when they get done with them.
Bye, fellas. Thank you.
The demonstration was satisfactory, sir.
Well, I reckon you done your best.
Well, yes, sir, we all did, sir.
Well, then, it's up to me to make a decision, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. You got them figures wrote down, boy?
Yes, sir, Uncle Jed. That there boat costs $6,000 a day to operate. She uses up 500 gallons oil every hour, and them 250 hired hands eats better than 600 pounds of food a day. And she costs $3 million. You gonna buy it?
I reckon not.
What?
Turn the car around.
But
Young fella, I made up my mind about your ship.
You have, sir?
Yep. I'm gonna pass it.
he passed us! He passed us! He passed us!
He's pretty happy for a fella that just lost a sale. Only the night prowlers, Ellie, like this young fella and your raccoon and bobcat. Come daybreak, you can let them all out again.
Oh, Paul, please.
Now, Ellie, you got to remember that our neighbors are city folk. It scares Miss Drysdale to wake up in the middle of the night and see a strange-looking varmint peering at her.
Well, if he scares her, she hadn't ought to marry him.
This ain't no joking matter. I am determined that we is going to be friends with Miss Drysdale, especially you.
Milburn!
Oh, shut up.
Did I hear your sweet voice, Margaret?
Yes, you did. The Clampetts are building some sort of a cage, doubtless for more of those revolting animals. Peasants. And speaking of revolting animals, how long must I tolerate that feathered imitator?
Until Ellie Mae's birthday. She's going to be a present from you and me.
How ghastly.
You know, I should name this bird Margaret. She's picked up your entire vocabulary. She's even picked up your personality.
That's right. Be insulting. You're a typical Sagittarius husband with Capricorn tendencies. Now, let's see. Today... follow the advice of a tall man.
His advice should be to forget about that silly astrology.
Oh, dear. Today, make a special attempt to be friendly to your neighbor.
Really? Like I was saying, that astrology is great stuff.
Surely that must mean the Bensons.
They're in Europe.
I could phone them.
Don't fool around with the stars, Margaret. Now you get over there and start being friendly to the Clampetts.
Oh, why did I have to be a Scorpio? Why couldn't I have been a Libra or a Pisces or even a Sagittarius? Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Miss Drysdale.
Careful, Jed. She's up to something.
How would you like me to plot your horoscope?
You do it, I'll pluck yours right back at you. Well, she threatened me.
I only want to introduce you to the mystic powers of astrology.
Mystic powers of what?
Astrology. Oh, don't be frightened. Just tell me when you were born.
She was born about the middle of November, Miss Drysdale.
Oh, you're Scorpio the Scorpion. We share the same sign of the zodiac. Here, let me put it on you.
She's trying to hex me.
When is your birthday, Mr. Clampett?
Don't tell her, Jed.
Well, it's around the 1st of December, but what is all this?
Sagittarius.
Make him Kemp. Kerfadoo. Now get honey. And quit messing around with that black magic. You're fooling with powers that you don't know nothing about.
Black magic?
I'm warning you, burn that book before it's too late.
But really...
Now get.
Hey, maybe we ought to find out a little more about that Zodiac and Sagittarius.
Don't say them words, Jed. There's no telling what evil they can bring on. That woman is playing with dynamite. Spell making ain't for beginners.
Well, maybe we should have tried to stop her instead of chasing her away.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll go, Jed. At least I got a few protection spells I can use.
Well, how can I be friendly with the Clampetts when they... Milburn! I've had quite all of you that I... Oh. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, shut up. Oh, no, not you. I'm sorry. This is Margaret Drysdale.
Margaret Drysdale?
Hold on. I'll pick up another extension. Shoot! My horoscope said nothing about being friendly to birds.
Miss Drysdale? Where are you? I didn't mean to yell at you, but you're fooling with awful powerful medicine. I've been at it 50 years, and there's still things I don't know. Miss Drysdale?
Hello?
Who said that?
Hello? This is Margaret Drysdale.
Miss Drysdale! I told you not to fool with that black magic. This is the one that's going to do it, Miss Drysdale. Like I told you, don't you worry about the cage. I made it loose, so when you change back, you can bust right out of it. Oh, Miss Drysdale, I keep telling you he can't help you. You gotta put your faith in science. Now get a good grip on your perch, hold still, and think human. Rattlesnake rattles, tansy root, armadillo ears, I ever knew. All my spell-breaking things I done mixed in, put Miss Drysdale back in her skin.
Hello?
I'm sorry, Miss Drysdale. I've tried everything I know how.
Cracker, cracker.
How can you think of crackers at a time like this, you old coot?
Sagittarius.
Oh, don't say that word. I'll get you crackers. Miss Drysdale, I won't say nothing to nobody about your condition. Not to Jed, not to nobody. Just please, don't keep saying them magic words.
Well, Granny, I declare if Ellie don't stop bringing home critters.
Don't lay a finger on her.
But you don't like critters in your kitchen.
I like this one.
What's all this stuff?
I'm cooking.
I thought we were going to have stew today.
We are. Them's the fixins.
Lizard tail? Armadillo ear.
It's a new recipe.
Kind of like the old one.
Run along, Jed. I'm awful busy.
Armadillo ear.
Now, see here, Miss Drysdale. I can't keep your condition a secret if you're going shooting off your beak.
Cracker.
You ain't at the ones that give you. See? Look at the bottom of your cage. I mean your room.
Hey, Granny, Uncle Jed said you're making some special stew. You gonna put that crow in it?
So, don't say that. Don't even think it.
Okay. What's all this stuff?
Never mind. It's stuff like armadillo ears and lizard tails, bat wings, and dried newts.
Hot dog! How soon do we eat?
I'll get.
Granny, that is the saddest looking crow I ever did see. Little and scrawny and...
Jethro, mind your tongue.
What do you mean, Granny?
Never mind. Don't ask me. Just be nice to that bird.
Okay. Howdy, ma'am. You are the prettiest little bird I ever did see.
Hello?
Who said that?
I didn't hear nothing.
Hello?
Granny, that bird talked.
Jethro,
There's something funny about that bird, Granny. I'm gonna take it out of...
Don't touch it. It's Miss Drysdale.
Miss who?
That bird is Miss Drysdale. She put a hex on herself.
Oh, Granny, you're greening me. That bird don't look like Miss Drysdale. At least weighs not much.
Careful what you say. One wrong word, and she'll turn us all into crows.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. She's sick 'cause I throwed so many spells on her.
Maybe you ought to take her to a doctor.
What do you think I am?
Oh, Granny, I mean a city doctor.
City doctor? I ain't ever seen one of them that could cure a regular person, let alone one that looked like a crow.
You can't take that bird to no regular doctor. Got to take her to a critter doctor.
Critter doctor?
Yeah, I can look one up in the phone book.
Well, all right. But whatever you do, don't let her know.
Animal hospital.
Hello? Listen, I want to ask you, can you help Miss Drysdale? She's sick?
Mrs. Drysdale? Well, what exactly is Mrs. Drysdale?
Well, you mean now or usually? Oh, well, right now she's a crow.
I see. You have a sick crow. Well, I'm sure we'll be able to help her. What are the symptoms? Yes, how does she look and how does she act?
Well, she looks awful and she acts worse. Her legs and her feet are yellow. So's her eyes. She won't eat nothing, and her beak is red.
Would you say her condition has changed much in the last 24 hours?
Oh, honey, you wouldn't believe how much.
I think perhaps I better have Dr. Abbott call you back. What is your number there? Mm-hmm. No, I can't help you, and Dr. Abbott is in consultation.
That's city doctors for you. One can't help you and the other's out of town.
Want me to look up another one?
No, we ain't got time for that. Just take me to one of them big medical buildings.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go fetch your truck.
I'll get Miss Drysdale.
The minor bird is gone.
Oh?
What do you mean, oh?
I was very attached to that little thing.
She cost me $250. And the cage was extra.
Money, money, money. You're certainly on the cusp of Capricorn.
Oh, never mind that gobbledygook. Just help me look. Call the Bureau of Missing Birds or something.
I have my own problems. I've checked and rechecked, and the stars demand that I make friends of the Clampetts. And I still haven't found the tall man in my horoscope.
I'll make you a deal. You find my bird, and I'll find you a tall man.
Oh, Milburn, forget about that stupid bird.
Stupid bird? Why, that sweet little thing had a vocabulary of 25 words.
Doctor? Yes, I'm going to get you to one. Just take your pick.
Can I help you, madam?
Well, maybe so. I'm looking for a real good doctor for my neighbor lady here.
Neighbor lady?
I wouldn't want this to get around. You know Mr. Drysdale, the banker, don't you?
Yes, I've heard of him.
That's his wife.
I think I know just the doctor for you.
Not me. Her.
Yes, of course. Dr. Reimer in 106.
I can't find hide nor hair, Granny, nor Jethro neither.
She sure must have been in a hurry. Ain't like Granny to leave her kitchen in such a mess.
That's a fact. Well, come on, I'll give you a hand. I'll help.
Hello, neighbors. May I come in?
Well, we's kind of ashamed of the way things look in here.
Well, I'll have things cleaned up in a jiffy. Y'all go on in the parlor.
No, no, no. You go in the parlor. I'll clean up.
Well, Miss Drysdale, we can't let you do that.
You'll ruin your pretty clothes.
I insist. I'm your friend. Your good neighbor.
Well, ma'am, I think it's only fair to tell you it was Granny that made this mess. And after the way she mean-mouthed you...
Tut, tut, tut. Cleaning up Granny's mess will be my pleasure.
Should we go in the parlor like she says, Pa?
I think we best stay out here, Ellie. Keep an eye on her. That woman ain't well.
Crow named Mrs. Drysdale? Leave it to these Beverly Hills people to come up with the strange pets.
One moment, please.
Well, thank you. Hello, Dr. Abbott speaking. I'm calling about Mrs. Drysdale.
Pa. It's Miss Drysdale's doctor.
Oh, I was afraid of that. Jed Clampett speaking.
Yes, Mr. Clampett. I'm Looking at these notes on Mrs. Drysdale, I'd say we have a pretty sick bird on our hands. Now tell me, are the symptoms still the same? Well, for example, I mean, are her feet still yellow?
I can't tell. She's got her shoes on.
Did you say shoes? Well, now you've got to get those off right away. I'm sure they look cute, but they can shut off the circulation to the feet.
Yeah, they do appear to be a couple sizes too small.
Mr. Clampett, I'm afraid you don't realize the seriousness of these symptoms. This could be a fatal illness. Now listen carefully.
Well, yes, sir, I will.
Now first, is she in a cage?
No, sir, she's just hopping around the kitchen here.
Oh, that's very bad. You've got to get her in some kind of a cage immediately.
Doctor, she ain't gonna like that. Well, yes, sir, of course I want to save her life. Give her what?
Sunflower seeds soaked in castor oil. Oh, and you might try to get her to flap around a little to increase the circulation. Yes, I'll check back with you later.
Yes, sir, thank you. I'll do my best. Miss Drysdale's sicker than we thought. You go fetch some sunflower seeds and soak them in castor oil. I gotta put her in a cage.
What?
Thank goodness we got one.
Now, to sum up your relationship with Mrs. Drysdale, would you say that you like her as a person?
Oh, yes, of course. She's a wonderful woman. I like her fine.
Oh, no, you don't. You hate Mrs. Drysdale.
Don't say that.
You hate her, and you're taking out your hostilities on that bird.
It ain't so. Don't believe him. Do you want to get this building turned into a pumpkin? And us into toads?
Now, lie down. I still have some questions to ask you.
Nothing doing. When are you going to examine her?
That won't do any good.
Ain't you going to give me no medicine?
I'll be very frank with you. I don't know of any medicine that can cure a hostility neurosis like this. Only understanding and love and affection. And it's up to you to find them. I can't do it.
Well, I got to admire you. You're the first city doctor I ever seen that admits he don't know nothing.
Seek that love and affection. It's the only medicine that can help.
All right. Guess I better take you home to your husband, Miss Drysdale.
Follow the advice of a tall man.
How you feeling, Miss Drysdale?
Oh, well, under the circumstances, I'd say quite well.
I got something for you. You want me to feed you through the wire?
Feed me?
Yes, ma'am. Paul says it's something you got to have.
Oh, well, if it's your father's advice, feed away.
Well, hello, Granny.
Mr. Drysdale, I got bad news for you.
Oh? What about?
Well, I don't hardly know how to tell you. But your wife has been messing around some magic stuff called astrology.
You're telling me it's turned her into a real bird brain.
Didn't you know?
Boy, do I know.
He knows.
You are, you little feathered fink.
None of that. She's got to have love and affection.
Well, then you take her home with you because she won't get any around here.
Mr. Drysdale.
Well, I was going to give her to Ellie as a present anyway.
You can't do that. You gotta keep her and take care of her.
No, thanks. She's been too much trouble already.
Did you hear that?
And that's another thing. She talks too much. Give her to Ellie.
Now, hold on, you good time, Charlie. Remember your sacred oath. In sickness or in health, for better or for worse.
What?
Tell her you love her.
Love her?
Tell her, or I'll tell Jed to take his money out of your bank.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. Now, you see how forgiving she is? Well, I'll leave you two lovebirds alone.
Why are you crying, Granny?
It always warms my heart to see a family back together again.
That's it, Miss Drysdale. Get the circulation going.
Oh, please, can't I stop now? I'm just exhausted.
Well, let me see your feet. Yeah, they ain't nice and pink now.
Oh, wait, Miss Drysdale. You forgot your astrology book.
Oh, thank you, Ellie. And in case I don't see you before Friday, happy birthday, Libra.
Well, my birthday's tomorrow.
I thought it was the 7th.
Yes, ma'am, that's tomorrow. Today's the 6th.
Today's the 6th.
That's right.
Oh, good heavens. The 6th. Today is unlucky. Stay at home. Beware of your enemies.
Miss Drysdale, it's you. I never knowed a husband's affection to work so fast. Oh, it's a miracle. You're your old self again.
Take your hands off me, you unkempt, uncouth, barbaric swine!
Oh.
Annie, how can you lie?
Didn't you hear what she just called you?
Yeah.
Line.
Well, howdy there, Miss Jane. Come on in.
Thank you, Ellie. Is your father ready?
Oh, yes, ma'am. He'll be right down. Hey, is Paul sure enough going to be on television?
Oh, indeed he is, along with Mr. Drysdale, Mr. Brewster, and one of the richest oil sheiks in the world.
Don't forget to wave to us, Jeff.
All right, Green.
We'll be watching for you on the TV set.
Well, now, don't get your hopes up. They ain't likely to show much of me when they got important folk like that Sheik fella. Ain't that right, Miss Jean?
Oh, on the contrary, Mr. Clampett, your meeting with the sheik will be the high point of the telecast.
How come?
It will be the meeting between two oil kings, East and West.
Hey, Uncle Jed. Uncle Jed, we're going to be watching you on television.
Yeah, I know, boy.
Well, when you make your speech, hold this up.
I ain't gonna be making no speeches nor holding up no signs. Come on, Miss Jean.
Well, it's almost time to go on the air. Are there any further questions?
I have a question for the sheik. How many wives do you have?
Oh, now, that's...
I have 240. However, now that I am associated in this American oil venture, I hope to be able to afford many more.
How do you feel about that, Mr. Clampett?
Well, with that many wives, a fella could be pretty sure of coming home at night and finding at least one in a good mood.
Please accept this for your wife.
Well, thanks just the same, Mr. Sheik, but I ain't got no wife.
Not even one?
Well, Mr. Clampett is a widower, Your Highness.
Ah.
Excuse me, gentlemen. 30 seconds we're on the air. Would you mind taking your places? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Well, John, kind of hold my speech till last.
Speech?
Well, just a few off-the-cuff remarks, but very dynamic. Makes a great climax.
Well, Mr. Brewster, 10 seconds. Oh, thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bill Baldwin speaking to you from the boardroom of the OK Oil Company, which is today the scene of a very important news event. The meeting of two oil kings. Mr. J.D. Clampett of Beverly Hills.
Look, there's Uncle Jed.
Looky, Duke, it's Paul on the television.
Wave, Jed, wave.
The ruler of that desert kingdom of Tahir, Sheik Ali bin Abed.
Who's that goomer?
That there's the sheik.
How come he's wearing bedclothes?
Them ain't bedclothes, them sheik's clothes.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you've enjoyed this,
And now a few words from the distinguished president of the Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills, Mr. Melbourne Drysdale. Mr. Drysdale.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, cut.
Friends of television land, as a behind-the-scenes participant in this new oil venture, I've been asked to say a few... Where's everybody going? I haven't even gotten started.
What about my speech? Well, right ahead, Mr. Drysdale. I'm listening.
Miss Hathaway, did you see what happened?
Now, Chief, no tears. You don't want your mascara to run.
You looked handsome, Jed, but you forgot to wave.
Well, I remember next time.
What happened to Mr. Drysdale? We never did see him.
Well, it seems...
Uncle Jed!
Huh?
Uncle Jed, a present just come for you from the sheik.
Well, open it up. Let's see what's in it.
Oh, this ain't it. This just come with it.
Yeah, the real present's outside.
Well, fetch it in.
Come on in.
What in the Sam Hill?
The man that brung them by said that they were some of the Sheik's favorite dancing girls.
Yeah, he wants you to have them for wives.
Why?
Now, fetch them back, boy. I can't take a present like that.
Oh, wait a minute, Uncle Jed. Well, let's talk about it first. Yeah. Well, at least look them over before you go return them.
Stop that! No more hoochie-coochie. No more squirming. Stop that wiggling. Now you stay right here. Ellie, let's go upstairs and get some clothes for them. I thought I told you to get to the kitchen.
I like it better in here.
Let's get some decent clothes for them girls. You can see plumb through them flimsy things they're wearing.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Uncle Jed, if you're wondering on what to get me for my birthday, well...
Never mind. Now, girls, I couldn't catch up to the fellow that brung you, but don't worry. I'll see you get back to your sheik.
You chic, we belong you now.
Oh, no, you don't belong to me.
Hey, Uncle Jed, don't go fighting with your wives right off.
She ain't my wife. Now, I got Mr. Drysdale on the telephone.
You gonna give them to him?
No way.
Well, then can I have them?
Of course not.
Can I have half of them?
What's the matter with you? In this country, you can only have one wife.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Jed.
I'll get Mr. Drysdale on the telephone. I'll see these girls get back to Sheik Ahmed.
Sheik Ahmed? We not please you, great Sheik?
Oh, yeah, you're dandy girls, but I ain't no sheik.
I can learn you, Uncle Jed.
You just get Mr. Drysdale.
Yes, sir.
Now, girls, I think the best...
We please you.
Hold on. None of that.
Just a second, Mr. Drysdale. Hey, Uncle Jed.
Yeah, I'll take it in the parlor. You keep them in here.
Yes, sir, Uncle Jed.
I thought so. Now you're gonna get it.
Oh, wait a minute, Granny. I'm just doing what Uncle Jed told me.
You think I'm gonna swallow that? You're going to the woodshed.
But, Granny, I'm supposed to...
You're supposed to do what I tell you to do.
Well, no, sir, Mr. Drysdale, I don't want to hurt the sheik's feelings, but I can't keep this present he gave me. It's a bunch of girls. No, sir, not pearls, girls. It's a real live girl. Now, Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, just a... Mr. Drysdale, you better get over here right away and bring Mr. Brewster with you. I don't know what these girls got in mind, but I got a feeling it ain't strictly legal.
Now, let's consider this problem calmly. Above all, we must not offend the sheik.
I agree. So, what's the solution?
Simple.
Jed Clampett keeps the girl. Oh, I don't mean permanently. Just until the sheik goes home a happy man. Then we split them up. There's a real shortage of domestic help, John. Those girls work for nothing.
You can't be serious.
Listen, this deal can mean millions to my bank.
This deal can mean millions to my oil company, too.
Good. Then we agree.
No, we don't. I think you'd better let me handle this.
I let you handle my television appearance. A $40 makeup job down the drain.
Sorry to keep you waiting, fellas, but I figured I better change into my good clothes if we're going to confab with the sheik.
Yes, we were just discussing how to handle him.
I'll handle him for you. I'll learn that rascal to run around wearing bedclothes and giving away girls.
Oh, Granny, please. The sheik cannot be insulted.
Just give me half a chance.
Why don't you go help Ellie Mae change into a nice dress?
She's done changed.
Well, then check on the dancing girl.
I got him locked in my room.
Well, then check on Jethro.
I got him locked in his room.
Hey, you're Sheik Ahmed. I seen you on television with my Uncle Jed.
Oh, you must be the nephew of my great and good friend.
Oh, yes, sir.
Please accept a small gift as a token of my esteem.
Well, thank you. It's awfully nice of you, but ain't you got any more presents like you give my Uncle Jed?
Oh, you mean the dancing girls?
Yeah, that's it. Man, I mean, they got rings, cufflinks, neckties back right off the map.
I'm delighted that my gift has found such favor.
It sure did. Hey, come on in. Boy, would I like to be around your place at Christmas, just to help wrap.
Palace of my brother is very... By the beard of the prophet, what a vision of delight. Never have these eyes beheld such enchanting beauty. Who is this divine enchantress?
Oh, you don't mean my cousin, do you?
Oh, her face is so fair as to confuse the sun. Her hair a cascade of golden moonlight. Her eyes, twin pools of rapture.
Who's he talking about, Jethro?
Dog if I know.
Oh, I speak of you, princess of the heavens, moon of my delight, oasis of my desire.
Jethro, you better go get Pa and Granny.
You go fetch him. I'm supposed to be locked in my room.
Oh, she flees like a gazelle, and with her goes my heart. Tell me, my son, is she free to reign over my harem?
Huh?
Don't tell me she's wed to another.
Oh, you mean married? Heck no. Uncle Jed's been trying to get her hitched up. There's Granny. Excuse me, Mr. Sheik.
So it's you. If you're looking for them girls, I got them up in my room.
Ah, then you are the keeper of the harem.
I'm the keeper of everything around here.
I would pay any price for the young gazelle that was here a moment ago.
You will?
1,000 pieces of gold, 100 goats, 50 of my swiftest horses.
Sold! I'll catch him for you.
Papa, Sheik's here.
Is he in a good mood?
Oh, he sure is, Mr. Drysdale.
Is he, Thomas? Now, let's not blow this deal. Let's send him away happy.
Mr. Drysdale, I cannot keep them girls.
But, Milburn, I handled the oil negotiation with the sheik successfully. I'm sure I can handle this.
Thank you, Mr. Brewster. You do the talking. Now, Ellie, you let them girls out of Granny's room and fetch them down to the parlor when I call you.
Yes, sir, Papa.
Now, wait a minute. What about Granny?
Don't worry about Granny. I just seen her headed for the cement farm.
Jethro! Where are you, honey? Don't be scared. I won't hurt you. Granny's got some good news for you.
You have?
Yes, I have. I've arranged for a little trip for you.
Where to?
That country where the sheik lives.
Hot dog! Thank you, Granny.
I can't do it. I can't do it. You're a terrible aggravation to me, but I still love you.
Huh?
You're my kith and my kin, and I can't sell you, even for 100 goats.
Mr. Clampett has asked me to speak for him, Your Highness, because the magnificence of your gift has left him speechless with gratitude. However, the custom of his country demands that he present you with a gift of equal value. And since he has no such gift, he must return the 4 lovely maidens, even though his heart bleeds with anguish.
Ellie Mae!
Let my brother's heart bleed no longer. He does possess a gift equal to mine.
I do? What's that?
This sparkling gem, this dazzling beauty.
Oh, but Mr. Sheik, this here is my daughter, Ellie Mae.
Sheik Ahmed, surely you're not suggesting that Mr. Clampett trade his daughter for your dancing girls?
Of course not. I would add into the bargain 1,000 pieces of gold, 100 goats, 50 of the swiftest horses.
Hold on.
Sheik Ahmed, this is not a...
Gentlemen, let's hear the man out.
I think you and the girls better wait in the hall. Mr. Sheik, I reckon you do things a mite different where you come from, but my daughter ain't for sale at no price.
You're a shrewd bargainer, Mr. Clampett. But hear me out. I will also give you 200 sheep.
Hear that? Have you fellas priced lamb chops lately? Out of your mind. Buddy's been wanting to get Ellie Mae married. The Sheik's a good-looking fellow. With a little haggling, I'll bet we can get him up to 400 sheep.
This is better, my friend. Now we can bargain man to man.
Mr. Sheik, I don't think you quite realize what you're asking me to do.
Oh, on the contrary. I've sold many daughters.
Didn't you say?
Yes, but not at the price you are asking me to pay.
Well, Mr. Sheik...
Very well. 200 goats and my royal camel.
Your royal what?
Camel. You're not acquainted with this remarkable creature? The ship of the desert?
No, sir, but even if you offer me...
Mr. Sheik, I'm afraid the deal is off. I can't sell this boy.
You was wanting to buy Jethro, too?
Oh, no, only your daughter, Ellie Mae. But I will give you 10 extra goats for the little harem keeper.
100 goats for him and only 10 for me. Bed sheet wearing sand crawler. Let me at him. I'll give him a knuckle sand.
Never have I had such difficulty buying a simple little thing like a wife.
You really want my cousin Ellie when you got all them pretty dancing girls?
My son, I would pay any price for your cousin.
Mr. Sheik, let's you and me do a little talking.
John, will you listen to me? I did what you said. I came back to the office, and all of a sudden it hit me. The Sheik probably fell for Ellie Mae because she's blonde and American. So we substitute another blonde American girl. But I got one, and she's here now. Come in, Miss Hathaway.
I demand to know the reason for this ridiculous masquerade.
Never mind, forget it. Hello, John. It's back to the drawing board.
The man's a nut.
Mr. Brewster, the Sheik's done run off with Jethro and Ellie.
What?
They's gone, he's gone, and his car is gone. Dead!
Here I am, Granny. What's the trouble?
The Sheik stole your family, that's the trouble. And he didn't even leave as much as 1 goat to pay for him.
Now, Granny, the Sheik's still here.
He is?
Yeah, I just seen him from my bedroom window. He's down by the cement pond, him and his dancing girl. I talk to you for a minute?
Is it real important, Uncle Jed? I'm awful busy.
Jethro.
It's Chic Jethro. And I'm telling you, this is the life.
Where is Chic Ahmed? What are you doing here with all this stuff and all these dancing girls?
He gave them to me. It's part of the deal.
What deal?
I sold him LMA.
You what?
Man, did I drive a bargain. For one old girl cousin, I got all these jewels, these pillows, this pipe, plus a goat, a horse, a royal camel, and 15 dancing girls.
15?
Well, yeah, these is just a down payment.
You girls come along with me. Come on.
Hey, wait a minute, Uncle Jed. Hey, listen. Wait a minute, Uncle Jed, listen. You can pick yourself 4 out of the next batch. Wait a minute, you get a good thing, everybody wants in on it.
Tell him in. Where's Chic Ahmed?
In the trunk yonder. I had to work him out before he'd fetch me back. Now I'm gonna get Jethro.
Chic Ahmed. Mr. Brewster, please. You may have all my oil. You may have anything, but free me from the clutches of that American wildcat.
You're safe. She's gone, Chic.
Hold on, Mr. Chic. Here's your girls back.
Bilage! 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 Bilage!
لماذا بني أعمل في الجن الملكي؟
هاتوا امشي.
Your stuff to you. Bye.
Good riddance, Jed. Remember that fancy livestock he promised you?
Yeah?
Miserable.
How do you know?
Take a look. Ain't that the saddest looking horse you ever seen?
Pitiful. Pitiful.